Hello my beautiful hammerheads and welcome back to Black Library Reviews Part 16, Hallowed Ground. So Hallowed Ground is a book by Richard Strachan, and as far as we know up until right now, he's an amazing writer and the streak continues. Hallowed Ground is a story about the Denst, a father-daughter witch hunter combo for the Order of Azir, and they made their first appearance in the Broken Realm series, which was very good. I like them, and because of the short story The Interrogator, a Doralia when Denst short story, I bought the models and it just got me more excited for this book. And my excitement was rewarded because this is a very good book. It's mainly from the point of view of Doralia, because right at the beginning of the story, Galen, the father, disappears and he just leaves a note, "Don't follow me." And of course, like every other person in this situation would just follow him. So he's on a quest of vengeance. And it's a cliche one because we have many parts of the backstory from both of them in which they show us how Doralia became a witch hunter like her father and where the mother is. It's also pretty cliche, but it's good. It's very well written, and I was sad, but I enjoyed all the parts in which we got more backstory for the characters. And the book is separated into two parts. The first part is, let me just say how they deal with their past, because something happened in their past, because someone did something to them. I don't want to spoil it. And Galen was able to track down that person. And of course, he wanted his vengeance. And this is basically part one of the story. On her way to finding her father, Doralia meets a handsome fellow which accompanies her on her ways, and she basically trains to become a witch hunter, which is pretty funny. And Richard Strachan again walks on this knife's edge of humor and darkness, and he uses this pretty well. So I really enjoyed all the conversations between Doralia and the dude. So those were funny and really emotional in some points. So thumbs up for that. For the beginning, I listened to the audiobook version, and Audible has some very nice typos because Galen is written wrong and the enemy which he's pursuing is also written wrong. And I will show you what Audible says the name is because it's the name of a chapter, and you can write in the comment section what you think it really is. But what I really enjoyed, except the father-daughter story, because this was very well written, it's a family story, it's really about family, the book, and I don't mean this in a meme like Vin Diesel, it's family, or like something else with the Skywalkers and no, I am your father, or something like that. No. This is real family. So they have their problems communicating with each other because he was an older man as Doralia was born, and everything went just down the drain with their lives. And this was 20 years ago. So for 20 years he trained his daughter to become a witch hunter. And what I also very much enjoyed is that Richard Strachan is honoring everything which came before with Excelsis. whatever happened in the past in older novels which are set in Gur and Excelsis, he says it happened. So world building, two thumbs up. Can't say anything more to that. And he also mentions that the Order of Azir is pretty small, so there are many imposters around, and on the way they execute one, which is also pretty funny. It sounds dark, but yeah, I don't have other words for it. But also that Galen knows Callis and Tall personally. They also are talking about Jelson Derek and so the Cursed City Witch Hunter. This is amazing. I love that he ties everything together and it's one big story. So that's why I love the storytelling of Age of Sigmar, because everything is really there and it happened. It's canon. And this book is a love letter for that. But as every Age of Sigmar novel, nothing can stay in a small scale. It has to be big. It must be blown up to bigger proportions because it's an epic scale. It's an heroic scale. And Excelsis is under siege again. Of course, it's not the first time and it will not be the last time, so that's okay. That's not a real negative in my book. So this is set a few months after the siege of Excelsis, when Kragnos has awoken and was trampling down the defenses of the city. So the people are still building their houses again because they were destroyed and they are going to get destroyed again. All of this is because of family, not only because of the Van Densts, but because there are two parties in the enemy camp, let me say it this way, which are also are doing their stuff for family. So for me, I felt that. I knew why they're doing this. It's not good. It's basically, it's not lawful evil. Uh, they're doing it for love. Lawful evil? Lovable evil? I don't know. No, it's not lovable evil. It's not Loki. But they're doing terrible things for love. But you do understand it because there is really heart behind their actions and a desperate measure. So the only part in which I was kinda, I'm not believing that, was with an uneasy alliance. I understood that alliance. It made perfectly sense. That's not it. It's a little bit too stretched out. Maybe a bit shorter, or I don't know. I just finished it, so I haven't much time. I did not have much time to think about it, but maybe it's just my initial impression of that. Maybe in a few days I will say, oh, it was totally okay. But as of right now, I kind of feel like it was a little bit too stretched. Yeah, but as I've said, maybe that's just my initial impression. But the only real negative I have is that the short story Interrogator has basically nothing to do with this book. I was really looking forward to it. Maybe I just hyped myself up for it. But at the end, they're mentioning some things which is also in the short story. So maybe both of these stories are going to be for the next story. Will there be a next Van Dent story? Please let there be a next Van Dent story. Because it was really good. So it might sound soft when I say it's a family story, but my closing thoughts are it's a really good book. It's dark, it's brutal, But as I've said, it's still a family story. So if you want a novel which ties everything in Gur together, here it's perfect for you. As I've said, everything in the past is in there. There, Richard Strachan is acknowledging everything. I love it. Did it further the grand story of Age of Sigmar? To be honest, I don't know. This might be just another like Callus and Toll novel. If you loved Callus and Toll, you will love this one also. And in just another novel, there will be a footnote. Oh yeah, this happened. Or in another Broken Realms-esque series. Oh yeah, this happened. Or maybe they're going to use this story for more. I hope so. Because it just opened many questions. And I want answers. So, is this book for you? Good question. If you like Cities in Sigmar and Callus and Toll, from my scale, from burn it to devour it, devour it. If you want a witch hunter story, devour it. Did you like Callus and Toll? Devour it. For everyone else, it's a read it, maybe. Because as I've said, there is nothing in there which furthers the grand plot of Age of Sigmar. Maybe. But it's still a very good novel. I give it an 8 out of 10 Nalstone bolts against wizards. So, what are your thoughts about this novel? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And while you're down there, do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is fun. Have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic. Stay hydrated. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!